I'm a little earlier for YouTube. I feel like I should write the schedule. Appreciate you for the like. I feel like we should put our schedule in the bio. Like when people go to the channel, because I feel like it fluctuates between 9, 10, and 11, and I think that's just too much for people. It's just too much. Because we go to Twitch at 1 o'clock p.m., at least 1, and then Bigo is sometimes at 4 p.m., so it just depends. It really does. But here, I feel like 11 was decent. We're here 2 hours early today. You see what I'm saying? So, but as I'm getting up earlier, our streams are all going to have to be earlier, unfortunately. So, you know, I'm here getting up, waking up. I woke up at like, what, 8:30 today? 8 o'clock, 8:30, and then got dressed in 20 minutes at 8:55. Yeah, so it's like up until now, it's setting up for the stream about 9. I've been trying to move it back earlier and earlier, just to have more of a longer feeling, like a longer day, you know, since the time change. Sunrise is earlier. Having a little bit of coffee with a little bit of resin. Yeah. Appreciate you guys for the likes. I felt like yesterday I was getting a little bit of, I don't know, feeling a little sick. Hey, welcome back. I feel like I was getting a little bit sick before. Just yesterday. I only got 2 hours of sleep yesterday. I still managed to come on YouTube. And then I had a bunch of sweets yesterday, and then I had just kind of started feeling like I had a sore throat. I drank a lot of water and I slept really good last night, so thankfully I don't feel that way anymore. But my immune system was about to, it was about to go down. Appreciate you for the likes. So I don't know if anybody's gotten sick this month or this past like few months. Thankfully I haven't. And that sore throat feels a little bit temporary. I feel like it's not gonna really bother me. I was taking down my Christmas tree, there was a bunch of flock on it. I think that's why I got a sore throat. I inhaled some of it, so hopefully it passes. What do you guys got going on today? Oh, I can't. Oh, they don't let you wave on here. I was gonna try to wave back, but it doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't. We're warming up, y'all. After this, we're gonna go to Bigo. I have to work out there. I have to get my workout in general, so I'm gonna do it on stream. It might take forever. I have a feeling it might take a couple hours, but that's just how it goes on stream. So I'm setting aside 2 hours to get it done. Then we're gonna go to Twitch. Then we're gonna go to Twitch at 1. And it's probably just gonna be me with the plants today, because I only have an hour to give for Twitch today, so we'll see. We might. I also kind of have a feeling I kind of want to flip it around. Don't know. Don't really know. I don't know if I want to do Bigo at 4 or right after YouTube now. Appreciate you guys for the likes. So I guess it depends. How long are we still live? We got about an hour. Look at a collie. You getting some sun, Mama? You getting sunshine? Sunshine lady. She's usually in the windowsill. So cute. She's sweet, huh? I have Padme down here and I have Domino. I don't know if you guys got to see them. I'll show you guys them another day. But yeah, that's a collie. She's getting some sun right now. She usually sits in the windowsill and sits here and gets sunbathes a little. And then when the sun moves a little more, usually they come and lay out on the tile, all 3 of them. But yes, thank you. She's a sweetheart. She get on everything. She sits on the countertops. I really don't like that she's on the table right now. I'm showing it now, but if you all weren't here, it's cats off the table, okay? But yeah, no, she's probably the most naughty outside of Padme. Padme is naughty. But usually a collie likes to be up way high on the cabinets in the kitchen and like on this hutch. That's where she likes to sleep. She's the only cat that can get up there. Padme knows better to get on the countertops. That's why she doesn't get up there. But Domino fell from the top of the shelf, and she's heavy. So like she hit the countertop and then she hit the floor last time she tried to climb. So she doesn't do that anymore. Appreciate you guys for the likes. A collie's limber and she's skinny. Skinniest one we got, so that's why she's the only one that gets up there. I think Domino's shook about what happened last time, so she's on the floor for now. Do you guys have pets? Do you guys have any animals? Maybe you're gonna get an animal. Maybe you're afraid of dogs or afraid of cats, or I don't know. Maybe you would rather not have a pet at all. You don't want to be responsible for an animal. Maybe your life's really busy. I have 4 dogs. Damn. Oh my God. Well, how big are they? See, like, I guess I would rather have big dogs, but I'd only probably want 1 dog if it was really big. But then again, I don't know. I don't have a big enough yard for them to really run around, and I feel like a dog would tear up my yard. They dig a lot, and I really like the way it looks green back there. Yeah, but they're kind of, not their big back. Huh, Collie? She got a little closer. What you doing, love? She doesn't want to be on camera. She looked away. She was looking right at me. She looked away when we put the camera on her. Wow, Mom. Look at it again. Look this way. Oh, I keep moving the camera and There's like a glare from the phone. The cats think it's like a toy. They keep trying to jump and touch the reflection or the refraction of light. Oh my god, Padme and Domino fighting. Not there. He said his dog's his big back. I'm dead. You guys fighting? Domino down there fighting. Padme's right here fighting. She swung from that shelf to hit Domino on the floor. Here they go. Look at that. Domino's so huge. Look at her little legs. Tiny little legs. That's Padme. Look at, she's gonna fight her. She's so over it. Domino knows it ain't safe. But yeah, what you guys gonna get into today? Do you have any plans for today? Are you gonna go anywhere? Maybe you're gonna go somewhere on the weekend. Maybe you're down and out right now. Maybe you don't feel good. You don't want to go anywhere. You don't want to do anything, and you want to sit right at home. That's fine too. That's fine too. They're kind of. Oh, never mind. I thought that was a different one. My elbow. Oh my god, these cats are just, yeah. Today I'm supposed to be streaming all day. I'm gonna work out on Bigo. It's been so cold. So cold, so I don't know if I want to set up my background, my backdrop to cover up my living room and then stream in here. I might do that. Oh, my phone was dying. Okay, see ya. Okay, fucking see ya. See you, bye. Everybody's phone's dying. That's what happened yesterday. So many people were watching and I said their phone was dying. I didn't realize YouTube took up that much power for like a live stream. Hopefully that's a little better. You can see me. But when I stream on Bigo, people say that a lot. Like, they gotta keep their phone on the fucking charger, otherwise it overheats like crazy. I want to see if there's also a girl that I watch on YouTube. She does Pilates. I kind of want to follow along with one of her workouts today. It looked really nice. I might do that today on my stream. Have a bit of a workout. I don't know if people would want to see me work out on Twitch. I don't know. Appreciate you guys for the likes. We could save it for that. I mean, I'm not opposed to it. I'm not. But at the same time, I don't really know. I don't know if it would just do better on Bigo. Clink. Sorry, I'm just thinking out loud right now, you guys. Nothing too crazy. But let's see. Her name is Melania Anduches. I don't even know how to fucking say it. Not gonna lie, not gonna hold you. I have no idea, but she is, bless her heart, she is a Pilates instructor. She has a traveling business where she goes to different countries and she does Pilates. And I want to try one. I want to follow along. I don't know if people are the same way, where they feel like if they were to, you know, you start working out, you have some passion. I don't know if anybody's ever been on a journey for working out and stuff like that, but along mine, since I was, you know, in high school, I would do very, very well up until a point where I've needed more motivation. Sometimes I'll follow along with stuff like this, just to have like someone push me, like a personal trainer almost, if that makes sense. I don't know if anybody else in here needs something like that. Even though they're really strong, you know, physically, and they have like all the skills and they know exactly what they're doing in the gym, sometimes, I don't know, sometimes I feel like I kind of go easy on myself in the gym. So when I have somebody around to like, you know, kind of help me test my limits, you know, it's kind of nice. That's kind of why I would want a personal trainer, not because I'm ignorant to the gym, but it helps my mental push, you know, helps me not kind of give up too early. Does that make sense? So that's kind of why I follow along. I don't know if anybody else is like me or the same, but yeah, sometimes I'll work out at home, and it'd be nice if I could just have someone screaming at me. Like someone to motivate me who's probably doing the same workout, but they're obviously have more mental tenacity than maybe I do that day, you know? So, you know, I also use the gym to feel like I need to be a little bit like, it just gives me that feeling of like humility throughout the rest of the day. Like all my stress is relieved. I went to the gym, I worked out, left my problems in the gym, you know? And then feel good after. So if I don't push myself enough, sometimes I don't get there, if that makes sense. I don't really feel tired enough. I don't feel like I exerted enough energy, if that makes sense. Also gotta charge this monitor so I can see the chat. Also, I have to go through all of our live videos that we posted here on YouTube. I have to change the thumbnails so badly. It's just my fucking face holding a damn coffee cup every single video. Every single fucking video. So I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with that. There goes Padme. I want to charge that. I also have a list of stuff I need to get done. I think I'll probably do chores on Bigo and then workout on Twitch. I think that's what we're gonna do. I think I'm okay with that. I always try to make my schedule that follows along the same pathway of my energy. So I think I'll have enough energy for that. So, as much as I really appreciate the workouts being for me, I know that if I share them, it might help somebody. So maybe we can try Twitch. Try it. Create maybe a workout routine. Maybe somebody can follow along with what we're doing whenever we go there. I don't know. Whenever I first started Bigo, that's kind of what I would do. Of course, I was going through grief at the time, so a lot of my content was centered around the gym because that's where I felt like I was sort of processing a lot of my grief. I'd stream there, and then I would just do a strength training workout. And I would just default to cardio if I was streaming for such a long time. Like if the room got hot, so then I would just do the Stairmaster and chat the whole time. Which was really decent. And I helped me kind of like stay on track, even though it's something I'd already do, but kind of made the cardio go by fast, and I don't think I've ever experienced that because I was just so distracted whenever I'd stream. But when I used to do cardio before I started to stream, I would just, no music, I would just show up and just try not to look at the time, you know, but I think streaming while doing cardio and stuff like that back then kind of gave me that, it kind of built my tenacity to be like, well, I'm able to do it, you know, so long as I'm not focused on how long I've been there, if that makes sense. So streaming was kind of that buffer for me, so it taught me that, which I'm glad. I didn't know I needed to learn that. And I'm glad I did. I don't know if Twitch will be the same way for us, though. I don't know. Also got to do my budget for food. I have to make sure I can get at least 120 grams of protein a day. I increased it by 4 grams. Last month we were doing 116. We're doing at least 0.7 grams of a pound per body weight for me, and it's decreased some. So I could keep it the same, but I kind of want a little bit more for muscle growth. And unfortunately, I'm supposed to have at least 160, so that's just far too much for my budget. It's expensive. Protein sources are very expensive, if you know. And I don't really want to have protein shakes all day, you know. And the one that I have is pea protein, so it wouldn't really hurt my stomach, but isolate is what I don't have. I have concentrate protein. That really hurts my stomach a lot, really bad. So if I'm desperate and, you know, trying to get calories in or something at the end of the day, I'll do that, but other than that, that's what I'm gonna have to do. Budget for real food. I don't know if anybody had goals to go to the gym or they had goals to focus on their nutrition in the chat, or if they are ignorant to working out, or if they're ignorant to nutrition and they don't know what to do or where to start. I figured I could host on here and help people, at least on my Bigo, whenever I stream, help them, or YouTube if I really felt like it, you know. Help people find their maintenance calories. Help them have a chance or opportunity to figure out how much fat, carbs, protein needs to be in their diet based on their maintenance calories, if they would want to be in a caloric deficit to lose weight, or if they would like to be in a surplus to go to the gym and gain muscle. They don't know where too much is too much when it comes to the threshold of how much calories they should have in a day for that goal. If people had questions about curating a workout for what they had at home, maybe they have one fucking kettlebell and a bench. I don't know. Like maybe they describe what they have at home, then I could help them out. I think we'll do that on Bigo for sure, because we get gifts in that chat. So although I don't take on online clients now, I have personal clients where I'm, you know, located, living, and a lot of them are my friends to help me kind of build my, I don't know if you'd call it a resume, or is the word repertoire, or you know, I don't know what you'd call it, but before and after photos, you know, they said I could use them while I help them on their nutrition and their diet and what to do in the gym. So I'm not doing that with people online right now, just because I feel like for the sake of, I don't know, maybe not getting sued. I don't want to like take on people that I don't, you know, really know, I guess, over the internet just yet. When it comes to at least the workouts, so just in case people hurt themselves, I guess I would just feel bad, you know, but luckily I'm able to explain what to do and what not to do, where your limitation could lie, how injuries could occur over, you know, over exertion or over hyperextension or whatever the case may be. I do describe those limits, but I don't know, I think I'm just scared. I think I'm just afraid. So, but if people had questions, I would answer them, you know. I just would hate to have somebody pay me and I advise them over the internet, I guess. That's not like, I don't know if that even makes any sense. That probably doesn't even make sense. But I guess it's just a fear that I have. Sorry if the phone's breaking up, you guys. The connection's stable. It's just my phone was gonna die. I need to charge it. So let's go ahead and do that, actually. I'll put you guys on the charger. But yeah, so, and I'm just kind of talking out loud when I come on here, but you guys always feel free to interject. This is, sometimes I just be on here recording, like if it's a video, but with just live comments, you know? So don't feel like you can't express yourself. Obviously, if you read this chat, people fucking do. Even if it has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. So don't feel bad and have questions if you really do. You know. My birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday. How are you going to celebrate? Or maybe you don't. I have a lot of people in my family, they get kind of, they would rather the attention not be on them. So, although they appreciate gifts, you know, they would rather the celebration to be a little bit more intimate, or not at all, actually. You're welcome. But, you know, I guess that's kind of me too, I guess. I don't really like, ironically enough, I don't like a lot of attention. And I think it's easier for me to talk to a big group of people if I can't see them. So I think that's why streaming's so easy. For me personally. You know, and then you might have doubts or feeling uncomfortable with the fact that you're only talking to you, really. That's how it feels, you know. But I guess that's just, it's just very, I'm just saying, it's just something I've just realized, that it's just a little easier. Rather than me sitting up and talking to a big group of people, I think I get more nervous. I feel like I want to throw up. I want to freeze really bad, you know. So I guess that's something about me that maybe people don't know. I have stage fright. Like if I go do karaoke, I would want a friend up on the stage with me, and I can't look at any of the people. I have to just look at the monitor. And even then I don't even project enough because I'm too nervous, but I'm trying to mask it, you know. But I would rather do karaoke at home. I think my friends kind of understand that about me. I'm like, I don't want to go up there and sing, you know. Singing is also a very intimate thing for me, a very, very personal, emotionally driven thing for me. I sing for my soul. It was always been a place to feel comfort whenever I would hum as a child, self-soothing, you know. So I don't know if that also has a big deal to do with it. It means a lot to me. So if I'm sharing it out loud, it's more for entertainment at that point. So I have to be in a very comfortable headspace, and I'd have to be very willing, you know. So maybe one day if I get comfortable with my chat, or if I go to Twitch and nobody's watching, I'd rather that, maybe. You know, I guess it's a little harder for me to do that. I think I overthink it. But I've been able to do it on Bigo after, I don't know, a few years. With the chat that I had curated there, and had people come show up regularly. And so they've heard me sing. But even then, it's not my best. I'm still nervous, you know. But I was willing, which is rare. I don't know if anybody in here can sing or if they like to sing. I don't know. Or if they have stage fright. I remember being a child and like going to elementary and just would rather take an F than to present my projects. That's how bad it would be. I didn't like it. I hated it. I absolutely hated it. My teacher wouldn't let me take that F though. He wouldn't let me. I don't know if anybody else has felt that way. It's nice that I can come on here and just have open thought. Mostly because it kind of gets me thinking of ideas of what I could do for my stream. I know that it's January now. I live in California. I'm not going to tell you that, you know, maybe like the agricultural zone I'm in, but most of California you can grow year-round. Even if it's like hardy herbs, like over the winter time, you know. A lot of things can be dormant until the spring, so you can still plant things here, you know, over the course of winter, you know. I'm talking about fruits, vegetables, you know, herbs, things like that, fruit trees, all the things. So we might do that for Twitch. I was just thinking, looking outside and realizing the fucking sun's out, even though there's no trees. I mean, sorry, no leaves on the trees, except for the palm trees. We could build one of my raised beds outside and buy some potting soil, fill it up. I might need at least 7 bags of potting soil. It's a very big, what do you call it? Gardening pot thingy. And I think I want to put it on the edge over here, on the edge of the yard. There's a lot of shade that happens from the house on this area, so I think I'm going to put it right in not the center, but right on the edge here. I do have to be mindful of the fact that the grass will fucking die, so maybe we can just maybe we can plan and put it down and assemble it on Twitch. I would love to have a karaoke day, but I think we'd have to get, you know, I'd have to get comfortable with the fucking people there. I could do it now, seize the opportunity now. Since nobody watches on there, I think I only got 1 person in that bitch. Only 1 fucking person. So shout out to that person. Shout out to that 1 fucking person that never says shit but watching me on Twitch. Thank you. Appreciate you. If you're hearing this now, you know who you are. You know who you are. We could do that. Definitely the workouts. But I mean, these are all just things I enjoy, so that's if they even like to see that kind of stuff. Yeah. We'll see. I also wanted to do my hair on Twitch. Because, like, now I haven't styled it. And it's wavy. But this is kind of what my hair will do if I don't style it. It kind of flattens everything out. Creates these waves. But I want to define some of my waves more and maybe even bring out some of my curls. You can see I have a whole bunch of fucking frizz. My hair really wants to do something. So I figured I could style my hair on Twitch and then it'd be like an experiment. We could see how much it shrinks. It's like I'm thinking of everything. And for the past 2 days, we were doing chores on there, like just day in the life stuff. The camera was on, it's like more POV. You guys are just kind of like have a bird's eye view of me moving around the house and getting stuff done, doing chores. Maybe it'd be chore motivation for people. Oddly enough, I guess people watch that, so I was like, well, I could try it, you know. I do that on Bigo because at some point it's kind of like I got nothing left and I can't just be sitting here, you know. My day is 8 hours on here, so imagine if I just sat in front of the camera for 8 hours. I gotta get my life going, you know what I mean? So I have to do something. Which is nice, so I'm glad people want to come and hang out, even if it's just chores. Sometimes life is like that, just a little mundane. Yeah. Are you from New Zealand? No, I'm from the United States. Where are you guys from? Where are you from? Where do you live at? You don't have to tell me the city, but you can tell me the country you're in. Like a Maori girl. Oh, I don't know what that is. Let me look that up. What is that? I'm from, of course I would need to see that on the map. I've got to. I don't know where that is. A young female of indigenous Polynesian people of New Zealand. How beautiful. Oh, how pretty. Thank you. These people are beautiful. How pretty. Thank you. That's kind of creepy. I don't know who that is. No, you will never find a Khoisan on a map. This is so creepy. Okay, so what country is it located near? Not they fucking switched up. No, that's creepy as fuck. Khorasan is an accent name of Afghanistan, Pakistan, and Iran. Okay. Oh, I see. That's why I won't. I see. So you're from the Middle East then? Around there? Randy, you want up here? Oh gosh. Go up there. Time is it now? 1:53. Okay. Let's see. Probably. Probably get off, take a break. And then I'll see you guys tomorrow. That's all I got. So I'll see you. Yeah, I'm from the mountain part of Pakistan. Beautiful. Beautiful. So it's more of a high elevation where you live then. My Pashtun, you know them. Are you asking me or are you telling me? I've never heard of that. I'm kind of ignorant to that culture. So you're welcome to educate me. I have to look that up. Or is it I thought it was Pashtun. Oh, you were just trying to help me pronounce that, I see. I'm asking you, ma'am, do you know? No, I don't know what that means. I don't. But I'm looking it up. It's showing me images. Hold on. A large Iranian ethnic group inhabiting Afghanistan and Pakistan. These people have beautiful eyes. What the heck? They got crazy colored eyes. All of these photographs. That's so nice. Known for their distinct tribal structure, Pashto language, and Sunni Islamic faith. Or is it Sunni? Bound by a unique code of conduct called Pashtunwali, hope I'm saying that right, that emphasizes honor, hospitality, and courage, making them a significant cultural and political force in the region with a diverse ancient history. Wow, that's beautiful. Also known as Pathans, Pushtuns, or Paktuns. Hope I'm saying that right. There's a varied names, that's what it's listing. Pashtun. Okay. Yeah. Let me see. Hello. Hi, everybody. Hello. This person in here was educating me on this ethnic group. I guess it's one of the largest in Southeast Afghanistan. Am I describing it right? That's what it says. We have, yes, we have. What is the H's for? We have bigger eyes. Well, a lot of the, I was saying that a lot of the pictures that it shows me, they're colored. A lot of the eyes that they have, they're like lots of different, really pretty colored eyes. Like hazel and blue, green. So against the complexion of your skin, it looks really like bright, like vibrant, because it's like olive tone. That's really pretty. Oh, I guess it's showing me now, like where it is. It's very difficult to follow. I see. I'm 27. I'm from the United States. This is just as well. June 6th. I don't know what that is either. I have to look that up too. No, I don't have OF. I think of your home. I think of your home. Someone says something like this to your sister. You too. Oh, dang. Okay, I see. What's going on? What's good with y'all? Let me see. I have to try to find this. Word. Okay, let me see. June 6th. Hello, hi. United States. Hey, what's going on? What is fighting wars? I see. He said, unfortunately. I'm sorry. He said some desperate. Someone said some desperate freaky motherfuckers in here. I'm God. I'm just letting it rock. Whatever, it's all right. It happens. It happens. If you're a girl on the internet somewhere, you know, I know you understand me. Unfortunately, that's what our chat looks like. Australia, welcome. I'm 27. I don't know who Nikki is. Let me see. I have to look this up. I swear to fucking God. Let's see. I'm fucking screaming, bitch. I'm screaming, bitch. Think of this grown ass man. I'm fucking dying. He's pretty though. I'm not gonna lie. Look at you guys. Oh my God. That's funny. Okay, for sure. Appreciate you guys. Damn, there's so much shit in here I gotta read. How are you? Oh. Is USA good for living? You know what? I was on Instagram the other night, and I don't know if you guys have ever seen those like posts where people will caption their video like, if you're from outside of the US, please comment and tell me what the real perspective that your country has of the United States. I don't know if you guys have ever seen posts like that. But my God, they were going in, they had no faith in us. And I was like, it feels that way for sure. Definitely. And I think I want to say Germany and I think Canada, they were saying that if people were to travel, I guess they're giving like their people, their citizens, caution warnings about traveling to the United States, about it being almost unsafe or, things like that. So, like major caution warnings. So, which is crazy. But I believe it. I believe it. No, I'm not Filipina. Someone just said Mexican, and that was it. Appreciate you guys for the likes. Shouts out to you. That's true. Oh my God. That's funny. Okay. I'm gonna have to get off of here, you guys. I gotta pee. I gotta go pee. I gotta go. Gotta see you later. Bye. Gotta go. Been trying to leave for the past 10 minutes. So I'll see you guys. We'll be back on tomorrow at the same time. Probably. What time is it now? 10. I guess we'll try to do 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. So. How much monthly income required to living comfortably in the United States? Depends where you want to go. It depends where you want to go, where you're going to feel the most comfortable. Where are you from? Because depending on the state, there is not a lot of minorities. There's majority white people. Some of these states, there's a lot of minorities, and it's very cultured and it's very diverse. So it depends on what state you want to go in. To feel good overall, if you want to sacrifice that, then you would probably try to find an inland state, something that's landlocked, if that makes sense. Hopefully that helps. List Betty Page on my shirt. You know what? I'm gonna keep wearing this damn shirt because bitches be in here going crazy. I'm from KSA. Where is that at? Let me see. I don't know the abbreviation to that. Forgive me. I don't know. I like that emoji. That's a cute sticker. Okay, I'll see you guys. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you. And maybe you didn't have anything you necessarily wanted to do today. Hopefully, if that's the case, hopefully you get some rest. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Saudi Arabia. Okay, yeah, I would say maybe if you want to find a state that maybe makes you feel more at home, even if it's just being able to have a lot of the people maybe in your culture living in that state where you can practice your religion and things like that. Try to find somewhere in California, maybe even New York. I would also recommend possibly even Washington or something like that. It would be a little bit more diverse. The food, of course, is the only thing I'm really going by. So it's like, other than that, you know, you want to be able to hopefully not just move here and save money, but to just also feel comfortable and maybe even have a little bit of familiarity from your country, you know. There's places like that. But just to add, in those particular countries, I'm sorry, those particular states that I just listed, they are a lot more expensive to live in. So you'll have to do research on cheap cities in those states in order to be able to also afford. So outside of that, if that's something that you can sacrifice for the meantime and then move to another state where you feel like you have more cultural diversity, I would say maybe a landlocked state is going to be your cheapest option in terms of living, based on how much you'd get paid and all of those things. But that's just like more objective advice that I could give you. There's a lot of cities in those states that are absolutely cheaper than being on the coast of any of those states, etc. So very diverse. Yeah, so I would try to figure out where you're going to feel most comfortable. I'd hate for you to just move somewhere where you probably wouldn't feel, maybe you might feel like a longing for home, you know. So California, definitely Washington and New York. I know for certain right off the top of my head. I'm not sure about Florida. Maybe Florida, but I'm not particularly sure. I know it's a lot of Hispanic people and white, Dominicans, Cubans, Mexicans that live there. But yeah, it's just, I would hate for you to also feel pressured to move in a state like that where it is a lot of diversity. It is also some of the few most expensive states to live in. Majority of the cities are expensive. You see what I'm saying? So it kind of gives that perception that overall they're very expensive. It's true. So that's one of the things you should consider. You know, some people move here for a year, they grind, they stay in a landlocked state, and then they move somewhere where they feel more culturally seen and recognized, and, you know, they might have places where they can worship more often than, you know, being too, you know, not gives you an opportunity. There's not enough people that live there that maybe practice that or something like that, you know. And not in a lot of places that might even have some of the food that you can recognize from your hometown. So I'd recommend those three. They're probably going to be the most expensive though, you know. But yeah, I just thought I'd extend a little olive branch, because I know that person's probably asking for like help. Research on I find USA is the most depressed country in the world. Is it true? Fuck yeah, I bet it is. Shit. I bet it is. I bet it is. I bet it is. I bet. That's why I think it's important for me to be here. I think a lot of the time whenever I come on live and stream here, I try to talk about topics that are real. And I know from my experience of streaming on Bigo before, while I still am, a lot of the conversations that I would have really catered to a lot of people who might have found themselves in that sort of place where they don't really have a lot of life fulfillment, or just feeling inadequate about their life. So I think there's a lot of people like that live here in the United States, and that's all over the world, you know. Some people call it something different, you know what I mean? So where I'm from, it almost feels like a luxury to be depressed. Life goes on, but certainly I think majority of the people, especially on the internet, could find common places like that where they find people who might not feel as fulfilled as them. So that's what excuse me, I've had indigestion. That's what I try to do whenever I come on here. Hopefully Hopefully it means something to somebody, so yeah. Let's see. But let's see. Okay, I'll see you guys later.